correctly. Excellent. So as you can see, I have the first match, which would normally be a bronze or silver match, crossed out. It was a double walkover. Game was never played. So we're going to get right into match number 2, which is going to be a TvP on Foxtrot, Foxtrot Labs. And that should... Alright, that should be good. Alright, we should be in game, so let's just let's get going. Up here in the top left, our teal Terran from Formless Gaming, we have Firestorm. Down over here in the bottom right, from Vortex Esports, our blue Protoss, fafilulo. Vortex, I'm sorry, Foxtrot Labs sets up automatically cross spawn, no matter which side you spawn on, your opponent's going to be across from you. Game plays out quite differently depending on which set of spawns get used. In this location, they have easy access to this pretty vulnerable gold, but if you're able to hold that, it'll give you quite the economic advantage. PVT is a fun matchup, I think, for both sides of Firestorm. I'm actually right here asking if fafilulo likes PVT. Yeah, it's kind of one of those matchups you can get into a bad streak and you can tilt pretty easily. I feel I tilt more easily against Terran than I do against Zerga Protoss. So Baffy's scouting up here. Maybe isn't sure about the map spawning rules. I might also be mistaken. I feel like I remember hearing that this was forced cross. I'm sure someone in the chat will correct me, and if not, I'll definitely gonna look into that after the match. So we have a Reaper first coming out here for Firestorm, and it looks like it's gonna be it's coming out to the natural. Both players just sort of getting into their groove right now. Cybernetics core coming down. Both players still only on one gas. So this Reaper's jetting along the map here. I'm chronoing out a Stalker, so we'll be able to deal with the Reaper, assuming that they see each other. I like this has this little jump up here for the Reaper to get up. When he comes in, Probe's having none of that. None of that. Little zappers, making short work of that Reaper. But works out okay for Firestorm. Sees that there was nothing weird happening in the little hidden probe over here. So Firestorm knows that there's nothing weird going on in the res base. Where's this mothership core going? Oh, checking the jump up here. Timmy had wife and kids. Well, Timmy's wife and kids are gonna have a sad letter from General Firestorm. The rack's almost done. Factory going down here. Stim just starting. See if we have anything else. Another CC just about finished. Natural expansion for Protoss as well. Do we have? Oh, yeah. Just as I was wondering what the tech was going to be, we have a robo coming down. Another gateway. Like a sort of standard safe 3-gate robo. This Marine's looking everywhere, looking for sneaky probes out on the map. There's one there, one down over here. Combat shields coming down, and a starport. Looks like we're gonna have Marine heavy force. Getting that combat shields very early on. Don't see engineering bay anyplace. Protoss player maintaining down some probes to the natural. Some good, nice little worker count there already. That factory is coming out. So it looks like we're gonna have very bio heavy. 3 more racks. Yeah. No question there. Let's see what kind of add-ons get thrown down on these guys. Probe's gonna come in, sees the factory floating by, perhaps. So knows not to expect any mech. Oh, so we are a little supply blocked. We've had this immortal sitting here, wanting to build, without the supply to do it. So when you put down a whole bunch of pylons because you've developed quite a bank in being blocked. Forge is down in the back here. We're gonna start getting some upgrades, some cannons for drop defense. We'll probably be seeing some drops happening, or it could just push up the ramp, and medevacs might just be for healing. Only one harvester in this refinery. Don't know if that's on purpose or just a little oversight on our Terran's part. So he scans, sees the immortal, knows it's gonna be, knows it's a robo bay. Colossi tech coming up soon. Not a lot of army. I mean, the supply counts are pretty close, but it seems, I feel like this force loses to oh, and there is the there's the SCV pull. Choo choo, buddy. This is gonna be a rough it's gonna be a rough day for Fafi. I fear, unless he gets some good force fields and some luck on his side. They're coming in. Fafi can't be too happy to see all those SCVs up in the front there. They're gonna surround. Force fields the ramp. Force fields a lot of those SCVs up there on top of him. Colossi finally pops. He's gonna do some damage. There's the GG. That was not gonna be enough. Though, I'm gonna stop here for a second. It's possible that might have been a little premature. If you look at the numbers, Fafi does have the army supply and the worker advantage. Potentially just a matter of time. Who knows? Guess we will never. We'll never know. So game 1, or I guess technically game 2 of the set, goes to our Terran from Formless Gaming. Firestorm. So this moment here while I update the score screen. And at some point, I promise, I will get better and quicker at doing this. I don't really promise that, but I will do my very best. So that game ended a little quicker than I was hoping. I was hoping to see, because I just like seeing Colossi burning up everything. It was not to be this time. Alright, here we go. Excellent. Oh, no, I forgot to do one thing. I'll fix it between the next match. Alright, so game number 2 goes to Formless. We'll be getting into game number 3 in just a moment. Actually, wait